This is me trying and failing to do the classic dyno at Wolfcrag in 2020. And this is me preparing to try and do it a couple of weekends ago, now over 35 kilos lighter. Let's see if I can do it. So, walking up from the car, and we just need to turn up this little hill here to the side. This is the first challenge of the day, and when we come up this hill. So I was trying to figure out the last time I was here. Any thoughts?
It was 2020 I was here.
Right. Well, there's loads of folk. Uh-oh, people.
We lost Tom. Oh, midges.
And we come through these trees until we get to a nice bit of wall ranging from here all the way around to here. Welcome to Wolfcrag. Okay. Situated in the heart of Scotland, Wolfcrag sits nestled in the woods behind Bridge of Allan. It's a beautiful wall surrounded by trees, making it a wonderful sun trap. Oh, by the way, you see these two big blocks? The last time I was here, they were up here on this part of the wall. That's a scary thought. Get myself into climbing on real rock. I thought I would start with a simple little traverse. I don't think any of this is graded. It was really just trying to get the feel for the rock. Just trying to make careful moves, and then once I got on to this face, I couldn't really figure out how to go any further, but that eased me into it. Tom and Khairena were straight in with what I consider to be the hard stuff. This big overhangy start. Tom carefully made his way up, kind of making light work of it, to be honest.
I just hope that
Well done, Tom. However, once I saw him struggling to come down, it really put the willies up me, and I had no intention of trying this climb. In true Khairena form, She flew up it, making it look easy. Nice. Just to show willing, I thought I would give it a go. Got my hand up here, realised I was doing nothing with my feet, chickened out. Khairena and Tom at it again, climbing up this slabby arete. Tiny little crimps. And then slightly bigger crimps. But still requiring quite a high foot. Easy. So, how was that? First attempt at this. Slip. Nothing. This climb is actually the only one I've done, the only graded climb at Wolfcrag I've done, but when I did it before, I couldn't do a sit start, so I feel that that's progress, being able to sit start from that position. But, easy climb. Obviously, that's why I'm doing it. Not particularly delicate footwork either. And then just round the corner from that, Tom making his way up one of the other climbs. This is actually the top, and I did tell him that, but he decided to keep going. I think he wanted to go a wee bit higher. Khairena and Tom having a lunch break. Khairena doing a little bit of sketching. And then the main thing I wanted to try, getting my hand up in this classic dyno. First attempt. Too scared to go. What an idiot. Maybe an extra mat will help. Oh, he jumped, and I was miles away. Closer. Tom had a go, but I was trying to tell him that his foot being high, I wouldn't call it a dyno, I would call it a dynamic. But he got to the top, even though the gimbal was tracking me rather than him. So you don't actually see him going over the top. Trust me, it was graceful. As you can see by his face. Getting there. Maybe with two hands. Even worse with two hands. Okay, so then I give it a real serious try. And success. Once I got both hands up there, I realised there was no way I was getting my feet up. That'll be for another day. I even convinced Khairena to try it. This was not her first attempt. She was ready to throw in the towel, but I think she was just too determined. She managed to get up over the edge though. You can see she was a bit pleased. Such a great day. Time for home. So finally home. Left the house over 10 hours ago. It's been a long day. Not all of that climbing obviously, but still a long day. And all in all, it was a fun day. Not particularly enthused by how well I got on. As usual, I was suffering the problem of being terrified. I think I tried more. Certainly tried more than I did at Windy Hill recently. And I was very delighted that although I didn't finish the climb, I did manage the dyno in the simple dyno, the classic dyno rather it's called. Khairena got it, which is excellent, but I think I'd need to do a bit more work on my top outs to figure out how I would get over the end, but I was delighted to get to the top. Maybe next time I'll see if I can get it with two hands. If you got to this point and you found this interesting, then don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're not a subscriber then consider subscribing, it really helps the channel. Thanks for coming along, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.